Neurodegenerative diseases affect about an estimated 57 million people worldwide, and they include Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's, and ALS, among many others. Our news partners in Seattle dug into the multi-million-dollar initiative led by the Allen Institute to propel new treatments. Christine Pei reports tonight.
The Allen Institute in Seattle calls it the Brain Health Accelerator.
Part of this is called discovery science.
Launched in June, the global research initiative combines the work of dozens of partners and collaborators with the goal of treating today's most confounding neurological diseases.
We apply really high information content techniques to study donated brain tissues from people that suffer from disease.
Diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's that currently have no precise cure.
The brain is complicated, newsflash.
Jeff Carroll is a researcher at the Allen specializing in Huntington's disease, a rare neurodegenerative disorder that usually onsets in midlife and impairs mobility and cognition.
It's unfortunately universally fatal, for all of human history. Whoever has inherited this mutation will get a disease.
Carroll's own journey into understanding Huntington's disease is personal. When he was a teenager, he found out his mother has Huntington's, a genetic condition that he knows he has inherited.
When I found out that my mom was sick, I had no background in science. I was actually in the Army. I was stationed overseas and doing normal bad teenager things. And then, motivated by finding out what's happening to my mom, when I got out of the Army and went back to school, I thought, okay, well, I'll take like biology 101 just to try to understand, what is a gene, what is a CAG repeat, all these mysterious things that I was hearing about. And I was shocked to discover that I actually really like it.
Carroll dove into research, earning a PhD in neuroscience before coming to the Allen Institute to join the Brain Health Accelerator.
And sometimes people say, how do you handle going to the lab knowing that this is a thing? I always say that, I would worry about it anyway, and so I might as well put my anxiety, to use. And so for me, it's like harnessing, this kind of drive to understand.
Much of the work involved mouse models of the brain, but the accelerator now enables researching human brains.
So samples from human brain donors, as well as clinical data, generated from people during their life.
Scientists will tackle Huntington's, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and ALS by studying the brain and its circuits at the cellular level, an enormous task now made scalable by AI.
What's amazing about AI is we've had this issue now in science over the last, I would say, a couple decades, where we've been increasing the amount of data that we can collect from every sample.
Funding for the initiative stands at $400 million, which includes $200 million from the Allen Institute and $100 million from the Bezos family. The goal is to bring any new therapies to clinical trial in 5 years. And for these scientists, time isn't just money.
I don't know who said this first, but especially for us, time is brain. Every month that goes by is like another brain cell you can't get back. So time is of the essence for sure.